Hey everyone, it is Friday. I hope everybody's Friday has been going well. Me, it's been crazy and not to mention hot as well. Hot, I'm telling you. It is right now it's a bit warm in the room I'm in cuz the heat. I am not a big fan of the heat. It as it was thinking about maybe just canceling stream because of how hot it is today. But wait until everything cooled off before starting. But things feel slightly cooler, I guess, but it's still hot today. There's one thing I don't like about the summer is that it's just too hot. But anyway, I'm here, and we're gonna play some Wuthering Waves today, and we're gonna continue where I last left off in the story of Wuthering Waves, and where, or if I remember, where place where that Jue is, and that is where we're going to start from. And once I finish the quest, we'll work on some companion quests that we have in the game to work on as well. But so that's what we got going on today. So why don't we head on over and get started with Wuthering Waves, shall we? Oh, and so we'll get started with. Yeah, so we'll get started with Wuthering Waves in just a second. Let me get it loaded up because you know how long it takes for this game to load up. And I had it up once already before it started, and it crashed on us, so I usually don't have it on starting because so it doesn't crash on us and we go through the problems where I remember I had to restart a whole bunch. I had to restart the computer because it would not load up. And why is it not moving over? Come on, Wuthering Waves, move over to the other panel. There we go. It finally moved over. Then we just have to wait for it to load up. Yep, it's still they still need to work on the loading times for Wuthering Waves, because this is taking what they're doing for the loading time for Wuthering Waves. Because we would already have Star Rail already up and be playing it right now. So definitely they need to fix this issue with the loading speed time. Okay, switch on over now. There we go. Game's up and going. Whew. Okay, sorry, I had to go and do something real quick. See, right here, this loading is taking too long. We would already be, if I was playing Star Rail right now, we would already be in Star Rail. The loading time is still just awful. I know they're working on the voices and everything, but definitely, Waves devs, you need to work on fixing the load time. And finally, we're now in.
Good. There's no time to waste.
And everybody's just standing here where everyone is frozen. Let's see what we can do for resonators. Okay, we can't upgrade. Let's see further. Let's see. What about? Okay, we need some of these. So we're gonna fast travel over here and do a bit of grinding first, which won't take long because it limits how much we can do in one day. We're gonna do a bit of grinding before we continue with the story. Fast travel, hello. Gonna let us go to the location now, please. For a second, it felt like I was playing the old Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban game, because a problem with it, because one thing in the Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban game I remember is whenever I wanted to go to a next part in the castle or in the game, it would always show a loading screen, and it would take time just to do one. If you were going to do one thing in there, you had to go to another room. It would do the loading.
Nowhere to hide. One sounds.
Obey me. You'll pay for this.
You idiot!
Time to wrap it up. Don't blink! Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
This doesn't sound like a good bargain.
All right. I think that should give us enough to ascend Rover, aka me's weapon. And as soon as it lets us out. In about 5 years. Yep, it's enough. Okay, this is getting exile, so see if we can't get some of this. Okay, it's one we have not gone to, so I'm gonna teleport over here to fast travel so we can go to that one.
Surrender your stuff.
Tear them to pieces. Tear them to pieces. Good. There's no time to waste.
Okay, let's see on the map. Ah, there it is.
Crush them! Time to wrap it up.
Nice.
Shadow descends.
Try to bear with me. Oh, that was easy. Okay, let's see what. Oh, there's something in the guidebook. Okay, let's see. Need to ascend, so let's see if we can do some synthesis. And I think with that we should be able to ascend the weapon. So I think I should have the materials to ascend. You require. Oh, well, how many did it need for the gun? Let's see. Okay, 5, so we need to make 3. Gotta love synthesizers. Combining the lesser materials into more. That ought to do for now. Okay, since we still have to grind, let's see what we do on maybe a rover, I guess. Okay, so she needs some. Okay, we got plenty for this, so see we can get more and use it this to upgrade. Where was it? Ah, here we go. Let's travel back here.
Nowhere to hide.
I'll pay it back tenfold. Coming in hot.
One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
No mercy. Zapstring. It's our curtain call.
Be gone. Endure and defy.
Nice. And we need to do some healing because Yinlin is getting low on health. Okay, where's the nearest tower? Over here. Heal up, then go back in for the challenge. Okay, healing finished. For some reason, I wonder why all the challenges that we need for materials, why they're always down here and below. Oh, right, we're at level 29.
Endure and defy.
Tear them to pieces.
Nowhere to hide.
It's a good thing we got some blue ones that'll help out later on. Because as you know from Start Rail and Genshin, the higher level you are, the more higher grade the materials are that you're going to need. Go in one more herd, then we'll switch over to Rover because we need to do Rover. I do know we need to do Rovers as well.
Don't blame, obey. Zap strength. It's our curtain call. I'll pay it back tenfold. You're not getting away.
Shadow descends.
There we go, that ought to do. So let's work on Rover. So let me do this first. Ooh, what we have in the guidebook. Nice. More XP and more loot. I wonder why they chose to make this a podcast on here. Or money. How much do I have? Okay, I have enough for just one more. Would be interesting to see if Weathering Waves and Honkai Star Rail, if they did a collab, though I highly doubt that would ever happen. But I think it would be an interesting thing if that was to happen. Considering I know there's a lot of gacha games that have done collabs with other companies, so who knows, maybe there'll be one with Weathering Waves and Star Rail, or maybe Weathering Waves with Genshin. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And that's what we can do for right now. All right, now that we've done that, let's heal up and then we will continue with the main story. If I remember, we also have a beacon locked next to it. Or this is the beacon right here. Oh yeah, I remember there was a monster down there that we battled and defeated. Too bad we didn't get it as a resonance. That would have been neat if we did. Ooh, pretty. Oh my god, and the design for Jue is so good.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time.
Oh my god, they did a good job at Jue's design in that intro. Very nice. Very nice on the intro they did for Jue. I loved how they did that. Music and everything, very nice. The look at Jue, I hope we get this, get Jue as a residence. Because I would love to have, or we have Jue as a resonance attack. I'm definitely be using Jue's resonance attack a whole lot.
And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now?
Lord Arbiter? What does Jue mean by Lord Arbiter?
One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
What do you mean by Arbiter? What should I do? I don't understand. Care to explain again? What do you mean by Arbiter?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure, yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish.
That doesn't sound good.
One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Mianlong Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Mianlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life.
If you die, what will happen to the Xianzhou?
Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will be no more.
Wait, so if Jue perishes, Xianzhou is done for.
Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow.
What would happen to them?
Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Huanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Sorry about that. I had to go and take care of something.
Please,
Damn.
forgive me. But I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century. What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate
Sorry, my
deserves
computer was
better
doing a
than
little
the
rattling.
uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most effective and stable. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold, after one's passing.
That is a big predicament.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk.
We don't know that.
You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety.
There must be another way. What if I help her? I am here for a reason. Is there really no chance for her to live? What if I help her? I'm here for a reason.
You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction.
A fraction is all we need.
Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion. When she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still save her life. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
I will do everything I can to keep Jinshi safe, so a fight between you two is unavoidable. I'm gonna go with this.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything, I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Okay, so we have to go to the top of the summit and everything. I thought we would be fighting here, or right here, against. I thought we would be fighting. We would be fighting Jiue right here, since we freed Jiue. It freezes the water and everything. Very nice, a very nice effect. Okay, we're gonna leave it and go through the summit, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's cold here.
One is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Qi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light not easily lit.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
I don't know why my computer keeps rattling. It's not that, it doesn't even feel that hot in here.
This entrance leads to one's Sonorosphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou. And only you can open this Sonorosphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover,
I would have to say, I will open the entrance once you're ready. There will be no turning back. I'm gonna go with this, because if there's a fraction we can save her, we might as well take it. Otherwise, it's being frozen in time forever.
I have been preparing for this moment.
Oh, we got some clipping on the model there.
Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi, as a citizen of Jinzhou, and as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin.
Temporal loop. Oh damn, Julie's 100.
Moment of awakening. Negligence on my part. Negligence on my part.
Oh damn.
Heaven ordains.
banish all vice.
Why not? The sky beckons. Sacred light. Onwards. Strike fast. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Take flight. Evil be cleansed.
Oh, wait, what's Joey doing? Oh,
Quite the
damn.
impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind. And I
okay,
will
why is
not
Jinshi
back
just
down.
being frozen?
He once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Damn, all these projectiles.
The sky beckons.
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision. What do you think of this one?
They deserve a brighter future.
The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
All right, it looks like we won. We won the fight. Nice. And time has been restored to Jinzhou. So now it's time to leave the temporal loop. It was actually pretty fun in controlling Jinshi. Leave this domain, confirm. I enjoyed that fight. That was fun.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ask about your past, ask about the choice and the access, ask about Jinshi's condition, ask about the current situation. Shin, I'm gonna go with ask about your past.
I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has been stored in my mind. You are my arbiter and my former master. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity.
So why did I lose my memories?
This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries.
Okay, so that means we're the founder of Jinzhou, but we don't know why we lost our memories, and neither does Jue. Ask about the choice and the access.
In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history, to make choices and witness the development of civilizations. One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power, is subject to your approval. One is prepared to answer any
Please tell me we get Jue as a residence companion that we can add to anyone. I really hope we do. Ask about Jinshi's condition.
Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat. Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer aid when it is truly needed.
Why didn't you tell Jinshi about it earlier?
This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible. To accomplish her goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold. But the Fractsidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ask about the current situation in Hongzhen.
The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace. But the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do.
Well, it's better than everything being frozen in time
For
forever.
countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation in the air. The people of Hongzhen have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
I have no other questions.
Your tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
Well, we got a little critter inside our hand. You mean Abby? Abby, wake up, someone's asking about you. I think I'm gonna go with Abby, wake up, someone's asking about you.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before.
Well, about the sentinel I was looking for.
Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
Oh, you did, Abby. You missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference.
Do you know what it is?
This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
Then who else? And then who else can answer my questions?
Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores?
Oh yeah, we've heard of the Black Shores, definitely. Black Shores, I've heard of them.
The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island.
I'll keep it in mind.
Worry not. The wuthering waves ebb and flow.
Joey said the name of the
They send
game.
you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, should
Option: ski down the mountain.
will undergo significant changes.
From the peak. Unlock small residence beacon at the dragon head of Loon's Crest. Okay, that would be there. So I'm assuming that would be where I would ski down. Okay, let's see. Press T to grapple. Hell yeah, we're gonna ski down the mountain. Okay, that was ski down the mountain. Okay, let's see. With this, I know what I need to do. And I need to be there. We go. I was right. Hello, chest.
Cherish every gain.
I don't know if it will do it. Probably may be after, like, I do this main story, but I really do hope it makes it where I can like battle Jue and add Jue to the party. I came over here because we got one of these bells that I need to get. Yay, time has been restored and everyone's no longer frozen.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light.
Oh, I
high
love how
above
they
the
did this
clouds and
illustration. It's
snow.
so good.
Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the Magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
Fraxidus.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
She's referring to Scar. Oh, with that, looks like we completed Act 7. Damn, we went up 2 levels just from that one and doing that. Oh, wait, no, let's see what we got. Okay, it looks like that was the end of for main story stuff right now until probably when they do the next banner change, they'll probably may add more to the game. So we just have to wait until next time. So we've completed practically what is available for main story, but we still got companion quest stuff to do. So things are not over yet. Yes. Oh, we are definitely. It's a one. Hopefully, maybe I can do it, even though I think because I'm really doing it not for rewards, but I want to get a Jue as a
Think you can catch up?
residence ability. Well, I'm not really interested in getting the rewards. I want to see if maybe we can get a Jue as a residence for an attack. That's what I want.
Time to wrap it up.
Well, at least Jue's not trying to do as much damage.
Oh, bring it on! Heads up! Time for some hot action!
But Jue's still a formidable opponent.
Shadow descends. Be gone. The show begins.
Watch and learn. You'll pay for this. It's nothing. You'll pay for this. Good. This Astron, the stage is yours. Time to wrap it up.
Endure and defy.
Oh, bring it on!
Shadow descends.
I'll pay it back tenfold. Obey me.
Nowhere to hide.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we got Jewel. Crystal solvent, I guess that's what it's used for, so yeah, I guess we'll do a crystal solvent. But we got Jue on our team now. Nice. See what we got. Jue. Okay, we got a blue Jue. See inventory, so we can't use another one. Before I do, I think would be best if I go and heal everyone before we take on Jue again. See, because might be the reason we got a blue grade is because of maybe it being the first time fight. Maybe that's why. So maybe if I fight Jue again, maybe it will give me a
Shadow
purple one.
descends. Endure and defy.
Tear them to pieces.
Damn, already knocked down.
Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Nowhere to hide. Shadow descends.
It's nothing.
Coming in hot.
That timing. One with the sounds. One at a time. Endure and defy.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them.
Oh, bring it on! Oh, sucks to be you.
The show begins.
Oh, nice, Lilia. It's morphin' time.
I've had enough. Get lost.
Endure and defy. Nowhere to hide. Endure and defy.
Tear them to pieces.
I'll hit you too. Flame on!
Shadow descends.
Hell yeah. Okay, come on, give us a purple GOA. And we just got another blue GOA. Maybe I have to level up more before I can. Maybe I have to level up more before I can get the purple and gold GOA. Hell yeah, I've reached level 30. Oh, looks like we got a bundle, level bundle. Okay, I'm wondering, do I have enough for... Okay, I'm just 2 away from another 10 pull. And what would that be? Yeah, I need to... After I do a 10 pull on here again, I just need to do 1 more. You can't like add other echoes to it to make it a lot powerful. Okay, I guess it from the way I guess it makes it to where I can't have two equipped of the same kind. I have to have two different ones. Well, we got Jue now on the team, so let's see here. What do we do? Guess we can work on the companion quest, so let me see what... Okay, that's where we have to be to start the quest, so we're gonna go over here first.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Okay, healing should be done, so... Let's see. Closest beacon is to the quest, which would be this one. But I enjoyed that fight with Jue. I wish we could get a purple grade of Jue, but we got a pretty good blue one of Jue, so it's no doubt going to be still very powerful. But once I get a purple version of Jue added, I'll definitely be upgrading the hell out of that version of Jue. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go.
Oh, please have something good this time.
Obey me.
Here we go. Ah, nice sunny day.
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job. I should be the one thanking you. After all, without the Midnight Rangers tirelessly guarding the front lines, the Riverside Games wouldn't be possible. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a breather. It's not good to push yourself too hard. So, how about picking up an event to participate in?
Wenshu, thank you, but you don't have to pitch me.
Why not? Go, enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still young.
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess you must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. I'm the director of the Riverside Games. You can call me Wenshu.
Thank you for the invite, Wenshu.
I almost dropped the ball on this one. I would have forgotten to send out those invitations without Jian's reminder.
It's not worth mentioning, Wenshu. This is the first Riverside Games in many years, and you must have been busy with various matters. I only offered a little help when I could. Rover, it's a slow day today. Please take a break and have some fun.
That's right. Go participate in the event, you two. That's how you enjoy your day off.
You mean I can participate too?
Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require participants to be Resonators. Other than that, there are no special restrictions for any event.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. Look at him. Jian still remembers the rules better than I do. Who would have thought? During the preparation, I came across some pictures from past games and instantly felt a rush of adrenaline. Ah, the memories of my youth. It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are always on the front lines, getting ready for emergencies. The Riverside Games is their only chance to relax and have some fun.
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of them are open to on-site registration. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety of the surroundings before the race begins. You can consult Wenshu should you need any assistance.
Got it.
Have a great time, Rover.
Oh well, I didn't invite him over for that. I hoped he'd come and relax, not find a new place to work. On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control without Jian's prudence.
And me, don't forget me, I'm the one that helped.
I'm getting off track. The Gullpuff relay is about to start, and I have to go to the scene in case anything happens, especially those still warming up in the backup lane. Gotta bring them over. Rover, are you coming with me?
Sure, why not? Convenience store, GN.
Ugh. All those hours of training for nothing. We're doomed.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yan, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu. And this is?
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now.
What's the matter?
Two of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, the wounds weren't too bad, but the doctor said that they wouldn't be able to participate in the relay anytime soon. We've asked the organizing committee, said we could still participate with temporary teammates.
But the relay is starting soon. It's impossible to find another person to join us, not to mention two. First our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside Games? Who knows when that will be?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Nope, I don't have a team.
Rover is also a Resonator. He's fully qualified for the Gulpuff Relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
What kind of competition is it then?
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins.
Sounds interesting. Count me in.
Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinzhou. That place is everyone's favorite.
Then you're only one person
barbecue.
short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Is it the person I'm thinking of?
Who?
Jian.
Bingo.
Hey, Venomous, welcome on in. Hope your day's going well.
Why didn't I think of him?
We're doing the companion quest in Weathering Waves. We just finished doing the new story, main story content.
There's more to your general than you know. That's all I can
And we had to
say.
fight a dragon.
What do you
I'm tired.
Instead of asking
Yeah, it makes
questions
sense. It's
here,
been a long day
why
for
don't you
everyone.
just go and invite him.
I don't have the guts.
Things are a bit crazy, and not to mention, it's been so hot here today, and I mean really hot, that the air conditioning was having a hard time keeping up with the heat. So I can understand you being tired. It's been, no doubt, been a long day for everyone. Today was a scorcher. Ugh. But we're here doing the companion quest since we finished the main story content that is in Weathering Waves at the moment. So we're working on the companion quest. As soon as I got off work, I had to go help chop a bunch of meat at my uncle's house. Bunch of meat. You had to chop a whole bunch of meat. Yeah. I hope you at least at the end of chopping all that meat up, you got to cook some of it and eat it. If it's the kind that you're able to eat. Yeah, it's a family event. Nice. I hope you enjoyed that meat. That's one of the main things. When I hear sometimes I'm like, what the meat you say? But if I hear if someone had burned all the meat, I'd be going, not the meat. So how did you cook the meat, Venomous? Did you put it on the grill, or was it cooked another way?
Go invite him now, and you may still have a chance to get him on board. Don't let others take your chance.
We're counting on you, Rover.
We haven't cooked it yet. We're going to cook it tomorrow. Ah, I see. You were just preparing the meat to be cooked tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoy that meat when the time comes, Venomous, because when meat is cooked right, it tastes so good.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in?
I mean, if you look at my teeth, they're sharp. They're when I enjoy meat, because if I didn't enjoy meat, my teeth probably wouldn't be as sharp as they are. So I know one thing is, there's a scene in The Hobbit when all the dwarves, they're at Rivendell and they're eating food, and all of it, if I remember, I think it was all just veggies, and one of the dwarves goes, "Where's the meat?" And I can tell you right now, that would be me. If all I saw veggies, I'd be going, where's the meat? I need meat. Yes, but I've run into a bit of trouble.
Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. Maybe I can help.
Actually, I do need your help.
So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate?
After chopping all of that meat, I feel the urge to eat some chum. Chum. Yeah, I don't think I've had. Most of the time when it comes to meat that I've had, mostly has been where like steaks and burgers most of the time, but I don't think I've ever eaten chum before. All I know is that when it comes to chum, it's usually meant people would use it to bait sharks, from what I know. Or when I think of chum, I think of like in SpongeBob, like what Plankton is always trying to sell at his restaurant at the chum bucket, but nobody wants to eat it. In one episode with chum is Karen got so tired of Plankton's complaining about not having any customers that she paid a guy just to buy chum from Plankton, and he went, ugh, because he had to always go to the hospital. So I think probably one reason why in like with chum, like reason that a lot of people, they don't want to eat at the chum bucket is because the food that Plankton has is probably not meant for their kind of diet. I bet if there were a whole bunch of sharks, I'm pretty sure they would want the chum. But we're most likely going to grill, stir fry it, and turn it into some kind of broth with some noodles. You had me at the grill and using the juice for a broth with some noodles. That sounds very tasty because I've actually had beef noodle soup before and it was good. I enjoyed that. And meat cooked on the grill, delicious.
No worries.
You're making me jealous, Venomous. It makes me want to get in on that meat.
Understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members.
Just to try
Most
it.
of the teams are formed according to the Midnight Rangers units they belong to. Therefore, they're familiar with their teammates and have good teamwork. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me.
Yeah, whenever we grill with fresh pork, the meat goes very tender. That does sound very good. Definitely, if Venom is, be sure to put it in food. Share images of the food when it's cooked in the food category, because I definitely want to see how it turns out with the food. Will we be disqualified without another teammate?
Disqualification for teams without enough participants. Yes, I remember that rule. I imagine your teammates would be greatly disappointed if that happened. But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win.
I might if I don't forget. Well, sure, I can understand if you forget because you'll be caught up in all the festivities. I tend to forget things when I get caught up in stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot to do something. It's happened a bunch of times. Even when I'm at school, like I was meant to do something, and rarely it happens, but I would forget because I got caught up in something else. Except with schoolwork, I always managed to get all that done in time. especially one year, I barely had anything to do. I had a whole lot of free time, so it didn't take me long to finish all my work. I'm like, oh, I have this. Oh, done. It's time to have free time. Doesn't matter. We're a last-minute temporary team anyway.
A temporary team?
You all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since I've last heard that phrase. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins.
The team would be thrilled to have you.
Yes. I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Huh.
Something's up with Jian. What's wrong?
Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
The pork we use is fresh. We don't buy it in a store. We go buy a pig, kill it, drain the blood, chop up, clean it, and then cook it. So you do it directly from the whole butchering process. Me, I couldn't do, I don't think I could ever do the whole butchering process because I don't like to harm animals. When it comes to food, I don't mind it when it's doing it, but I couldn't bear to do it myself. I think because I really love animals, I couldn't do it. But if someone else does it, right? Because I'm not the one who has to do it. But that is a long process because you have a lot to go through. I can see why why you're tired after doing all that, Venomous.
You managed to rope the general in?
Greetings, General Jian. Rover?
Rover has told me what happened. I will join you.
Hooray! Now we can join the race. With General Jian and Rover on our side, maybe we can even aim for a new record.
I don't want to either, but I have to do it eventually because it is a part of my family culture. I can understand why you have to do it, Miss. You don't want to do it either, but if you have to, you have to. Because I know where all the food, where all the meat comes from. It's while I don't want to happen, is it's necessary if you want to eat.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless...
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about it. "10 years ago, a team set the record in the Gulpuff relay race. That record remains unbeaten to this day. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their strategy. But the video of that race got borrowed and never returned. Bummer.
Oof.
They set the record.
But
they must have trained together for a long time.
Venomous. I can't see how it turns out.
Team. Would have been able to learn much from it anyway.
Keep your chin up. Your hard work will pay off. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team too.
I mean, I just ate and already I'm getting hungry again. From talking about meat, it's making me want to make some ramen and take some leftover steak and put it in and mix it up.
Wow. So even General Jian has heard of that race.
Yes. That was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not much time left, and we haven't even decided the relay order.
Ah! The relay order! It used to be decided by the captain. Then, General? Can you decide it for us?
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me. I will gladly cooperate to the best of my abilities.
All right. In that case, I think Gunchuan would be perfect as a first runner.
Me? The first? Seriously?
You've
This is the
always
way.
been the first runner during our training. Surely you'll make a good start.
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the controller with Ling Yan. It's a safe arrangement indeed.
Phew. I'll do my best.
As for General Jian
Anyways,
and
I'm going
Rover,
to
I
play
think-
some more Rune Factory 5. How's it going to Rune Factory 5? I hope you're making good progress on the story in the game.
General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're familiar with both Rover and us Midnight Rangers.
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Ling Yan, then General Jian, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax.
Oh, we got plenty of stamina. Don't have to worry about that. Piece of king. Butterflies are fighting in my stomach. Prepare to be surprised when I win the race. I'm gonna go with piece of cake.
I'm glad to hear that. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name.
Okay, let's see. Didn't do much, just doing a lot of crafting weapons and armor to increase my skills. Yeah, I can see why you would do that. You want to be make sure you're able to prepare to take on any other challenges you have in the main story or any side quests. So I can see why you'd be focusing more on crafting weapons and armor. You want to get to the, because there may be a certain weapon or armor you want to get to. Team Rover, Team Golf, or Puffalos, Geniuson. Team Powerpuff Heroes. The more my skills level up, the more recipes I unlock. So that's why you're unlocking more recipes. Yeah, remember, yeah, I know with Power World, they have the same kind of thing. When you level up in there, you unlock more stuff to do. So it makes sense you're working on leveling up and all that. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm starting to crave some buffalo wings too.
Not bad. It helps to release the tension. The name is settled then. Everyone, please get ready in your designated exchange zones. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
I went back to Power World, but I'm still busy looking for a good spot for my next base. Well, I would have to say a good place would be probably in the new area if your level is high enough for it, because from what I hear, there's some pretty good things. And I also heard they added oil rigs to the game, but from what I hear, they're really strong areas, so you want to make sure you're at a really high level for those places. But the new area they've added in the game, I really like how they did it. Yeah, I'm only level 50. Well, if you're only level 50, Venomous, I would have to say the new area they've added with the cherry blossoms might be a good place, because it's like level around 50, 54s, I think. It's still a pretty high level area, but isn't in the 50s range from what I've seen. Higher, so probably with your level might be a good place to level up. Plus, there's a temple that you can use as a base area, which when last week, that was where I had the base. That's a very high level area.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, he's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, that team
We're in the lead now. Don't worry, keep going.
What a pity.
Take over.
Rover's taking a commanding
Wait,
lead.
the gull puffs don't seem right.
I think this
Watch
year's
out.
championship is a foregone conclusion.
Uh-oh, I think something's gonna happen with... Gulpuff and Mayhem.
No mercy.
My first base is at this mountain area where you can mine a whole bunch of ores and coal. Yeah, I've heard there's an area where you can mine a whole bunch of ores and coal. One place I've had a base before was at the lava, right in the lava area of the volcanic area. I found it to be a really useful place considering it would lessen the time how long it took for eggs to hatch. Plus, it was a good place to get a lot of sulfur as well.
Obey me. Zapstring, it's our curtain call.
Rover, are you alright?
Yeah, we're fine. This is fine.
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Puff started acting strangely. Yeah, but yeah, no. Constantly, yeah, but you have to constantly need to wear heat-resistant armor and accessories. Yeah, that is true. When you're in the volcanic area, you always have to have heat-resistance armor and accessories on. So it does make it difficult at the start to be in the area, because you can't like go really far into the volcano until you really unlock the heat-resistant pelt armor clothing. Then you're able to go into the air a little further into the area, but you have to unlock the higher ranks to go even further because of how hot it gets there.
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before?
I think I heard something.
An unfamiliar voice briefly interrupted our team's channel. Wenshu, let's evacuate the spectators now. Send them back to the city in batches.
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. Ending it early may spoil their fun. The voice you mentioned, could it be our spectators cheering?
When
I don't think it
Rover asked
was.
me to team up with him, I heard something similar by the racing lane. I have requested the monitoring data records of all nearby waterways from the Academy for safety measures.
I see. I thought the Gullpuffs were just frightened.
There might be an underlying cause of this unusual behavior. The records will take some more time to download. Evacuate the people first.
Reason I want to live in a high area so that NPCs can't raid your base. Yeah, it makes sense that you want to be at a higher elevation because it does make it a lot harder for NPCs to raid your bases because they're not easily accessible. Plus, if you have the high ground, it makes it easier to take out the enemy. When I remember I was in a pretty good area, and I don't think I ever got raided at all. So it makes sense to be up high in the mountains, because they come towards you. You can easily say, "It's over. I have the high ground." Then one of them goes, "You underestimate our power." The next thing you know, you wipe them out.
I trust your decision, but
what happened?
A man somehow ended up riding a Gulpuff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Now other people are eager to give it a try too. They all seem super excited. I guess it will take some time to evacuate them.
Get that person to leave first, and the others should follow. Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Anything I could do to help? I was thinking of building a base in some kind of spot that looks like a cave. Yeah, that might help out. Like if you're maybe near a rock face, maybe that might help out as well. Like, because it'll make it to where it's a lot harder for them to get to the base. Plus, you'll have a natural defense and everything right behind you. If they can't get to the base from that area, you'll help everything out.
Of course. Rover,
make it to where they can't get to your base from one side.
If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so comfort other viewers.
Sir.
Anyway, see, I'm off the game. Okay, Venomous, thanks for coming to stream. I really do appreciate it. I hope the rest of your day goes well.
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to confirm something. As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sensitivity to pain. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Your right hand has been shaking involuntarily, likely because the wound has been left untreated. Fortunately, it's not caused by the Gulpuffs. Please take this to relieve the pain for now.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you've mentioned it.
All right. Have you calmed down now?
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Oh, audio got cut off on that part. And they would have. I guess they're still working on fixing things.
Rover, fancy seeing you here.
Gian and I are joining the relay race together.
I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to suspend the race for now.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked, and I found unusual fluctuations near the upper waters to the north.
Could it be the Fraxidus?
Can pick up on this anomaly.
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. I will investigate this further at a later time.
Is it related to the Gulpuff's strange behaviors?
Animals are often the first to detect signs of danger. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. They're very sensitive to any change in the frequencies in their surroundings. And that's why those Gulpuffs went haywire. I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitoring data for you, Gian?
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning. Why did it happen precisely during the Riverside Games?
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Let's go check out the upper waters now.
Yes, let's go.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks. Jian, Rover, stay safe.
Okay, replica.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Replica of past days. Ooh, kitty. Pet the kitty. Interact with any animal one time. Nice. We got an achievement just for doing that. Let's say maybe go to this one, because this one's a lot closer. Whole bunch of Tacet Discords.
Let's don't come near me.
That looks scary. That looks adorable. So those two are not. Those Tacet Discords are not.
The Tacet Discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the Retroag Rain. We need to hurry up.
Obey me.
Oh, bring it on! Oh, sucks to be you. Think you can catch up? It's morphin' time. Time for some hot action. What happened again?
Zapstring. It's our curtain call.
Shadow descends.
It's morphin' time.
Nowhere to hide.
Tear them to pieces.
And that takes care of that.
Let's participate. Together.
The voices are coming from here.
It's gotta be an echo from the past.
It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
Tap the button when the frequency signal reaches the designated area. I remember this. This is we did this with Yin Lin as well. On one of the parts of the companion quest was Yin Lin. We had to do that as well. Okay, 92%, not bad.
You should relax. We can. Who knows when it's the next? Let's go. Come on. Go. Take over. Tacit discords. They won't. No. I can't. Help!
The voices, they are.
It's the cheers during the Riverside Games, mingled together with cries for help. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Or maybe... Anyway, we have to figure it out.
Ooh, are we gonna go and fight? Echoes of the past. This is the Jinzhou city.
Yes and no. Technically, it's a replica of the city made up of remnant frequencies.
A replica?
Simply put, it's an illusion made of memories. Scholars would call it a sonorosphere. The environment here is ever-changing. One misstep and you may fall. Stay close to me.
How far?
Are these
we get to control Jian again.
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
I can't quite describe it, but something feels wrong with them. It's almost as if they're
merely soulless shells. Let's keep moving.
Oh, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork among members of a temporary team?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
Yep, there's some problem with the subtitle translation. When they made a mistake, and they went such shame when they should have said "what a pity," or vice versa. A temporary team. Are they talking about us? No, they got to be talking about another team.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago.
Are you alright, Jian?
I'm fine. Brought back some memories. According to Mortefi's speculation, this sonorosphere was resonating with the Riverside Games frequencies, and it led to the abnormal fluctuations we detected earlier.
Hey, look! Isn't that the temporary team? Oh, the last runner's actually catching up! Really? That kid! I remember, he's a new recruit! Impressive!
What are those?
It's the Tacit Discords. Watch out.
Using the illusions as cover. So those spectators were Tacit Discords too.
They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem.
But why aren't they reenacting the Riverside Games from a decade ago?
All of this, I have a feeling it all ties back to the temporary team. I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was a part of that temporary team. Back then,
that sounds familiar.
And
it's the Nell Squares bell.
Music.
Something doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I'm here with you. We'll go see for ourselves.
Before we continue, I am going to take a quick break. I need to refill my drink. So let's just put the BRB up and I shall be right back, everybody. Okay, enjoy the music, enjoy the ominous music while I'm gone.
Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours. Victory will be ours.
Okay, everyone, I am back, so we can continue. Just a sec, let me get BRB. There we go. This. All right, we can now continue with Weathering Waves.
Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the Tacet Discord's imitations?
They're Tacet Discords. Stay close to me.
If only I could. It's all my fault.
He does stand out among our new recruits, but he lacks experience on the front line. And now our captain's asking us to listen to his commands? Can we really trust that kid?
What are his plans for us now? Retreat or stand guard?
I think what it is, a lot of them didn't really trust GN because he was younger than they were.
No choice. Jinzhou needs our protection. We must buy more time for our people. But how do we defend this place, and who's left to do so?
You know, those who stay may not make it back.
If we must stay to hold the lines, count me. We can't let those monsters take this place. But will our new captain make the right call in time?
The new recruit they're talking about. So they stayed to hold the line?
Yes. That was the right decision. For the greater good.
That's why the Sorok Highland didn't fall.
Yes.
If only I could. It's all my fault.
Go! Can we trust him?
We're not winning at this rate.
Back up. Call the reinforcement.
It's too many of them! It's impossible! The reinforcement is here! No! No! They're all dead! No one's coming for us!
We're here to
This
help.
is the remaining memory of the dead. We can't communicate with him.
It seems he's reliving the day on the battlefield.
Yes. Trapped inside his own memories.
Back a bit so we can hear the others.
What on earth
as reinforcements. They're just kids. No way we're letting them on the battlefield like this. Are all of our bases compromised, leaving us with no seasoned soldiers?
Aren't these the memories from that past battle?
The Tacet Discords devoured our fallen soldiers' frequencies to gain their memories.
Why were the new recruits sent to the battlefield?
Back then, we suffered simultaneous assaults on our defenses. We had a critical shortage of troops. The situation was urgent. We had to deploy our latest recruits as a last resort. Many of us couldn't make it back.
I have a feeling these are going to be Tacet Discords.
Stay focused. This is not a game.
The fog is thickening. Stay alert. Be careful of the Tacet Discords, Rover.
Yeah, they all turned into the Tacet Discords.
For now. Tell truth with the sun. Don't you worry. I can take it.
Tear them to pieces. Obey me.
Oh, bring it on!
Settle.
Oh, we missed one. Where on earth are these voices coming from?
A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous Riverside Games, a sudden TD outbreak struck the Deserac Highland.
So the voices are from the past battle?
Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss.
Their temporary teammates, did they?
And they were not the only ones who lost their lives in the Deserac Highland. This sonorosphere is probably made up of the reverberations they left behind.
How did the TDs acquire their memories?
As Tacet Discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. Now, they're just reenacting what happened in their memories. But it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting.
They don't want to become one of those monsters.
Yes. The Tacet Discords are merging together. This will endanger more civilian lives if we allow it to occur.
The sea soldiers led us here to stop them?
It would seem so. It's the bell. They must be showing the way for us.
Kind of rings a bell, doesn't it? Let's go. And there's a chest here. Nice.
The bell sounds closer now. The Tacet Discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight. The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurings first.
Obey me. stage is yours. Back tenfold.
Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn!
One more time.
Crush them!
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know them.
I was wondering why this year of all times, when the Riverside Games had been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Ling Yan can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers, they must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the Tacet Discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle on Deserock Highland, did you?
Yes. We fought together.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Okay, more Tacet Discords.
Zapstring. It's our curtain call.
Endure and defy. Shadow descends.
Oh, bring it on!
Ready for battle. Fear no more. Tell truth from the sun.
Tear them to pieces.
Resurrection point acquired. Okay, time to do some grappling. Ooh, big Tacet Discord.
Obey me. You won't cast me down.
Tell truth from the sun. Till my last breath.
All fired up! No biggie. Watch and learn!
Endure and defy. Keep it together.
Wind Rider. Set. Tell truth from the sun.
Oh, bring it on!
No mercy. Time to wrap it up. You're not getting away.
Then take care of those Tacet Discords.
bell is right ahead.
Is it? Nell Square ahead?
Let's go.
Well, everything's going on topsy-turvy now. Are these all tacit discords?
Nonsense.
What on earth are they doing?
They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits.
What is this lesson about?
During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to fallen soldiers in Nell Square. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included, until that day.
After the battle in Deso Rock Island?
Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is the place where our career as soldiers begins and ends. These monsters will never fathom the weight of their sacrifices.
You in? Let's go bid them farewell one last time. They're all converging into one.
Please, can't let this one pass. Let's go together. Sorry, I made a mistake. Champion.
Sucks to be you.
We trust you. Don't worry. We have Tia on our side. Ready for battle. Tell Tricky so. The command. Go. No time.
We are leaving it to you. Jian.
We'll do it together again. Break.
Nowhere to hide.
Tear them to pieces. You're obey me. Time to wrap it up. I can't keep going.
Time for some hot action.
Last chance. Tell Tricky so. For now.
fading.
Zapstring, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Rover.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
The soldiers, are they gone?
They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomena so far. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. We should deliver the sample to the Academy.
Premium supply chest, nice. We got 40, we got 40. And a lot of good stuff. Leave replica updates, yes.
No rush. The impatient one.
We're no longer seeing any unusual fluctuations now. Good job. You should have successfully prevented a potential TD outbreak. As you requested, I compared the fluctuations with those of the previous outbreaks, and I did spot some similarities.
Thank you, Mortefi.
I'm not done yet. Thank me later if you must. Though there are some similarities, they aren't identical. I'm no expert in this field, and I can't give you any definitive conclusions yet.
This is the frequency sample I've recorded.
Frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her.
You're a colleague?
It's someone you know. Baija.
I had a feeling it would be her.
She specializes in echoacoustic research, and the sonorosphere is her field of expertise.
Yes. Whatever you do, please keep it safe.
What now? You don't trust me?
I trust you as always, Mortefi. But this sample, it means a lot to me.
Rest assured. You should know how careful we are with our samples, especially such a valuable one.
This should be our wake-up call. The wave-worn phenomena is more complicated than we thought.
It is a wake-up call. And it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these. By the way, the Riverside Games people were looking for you, GM. Probably wanted to discuss holding the event again at a later date.
Sure. I'll go talk to them once everything is settled here.
Now, if there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
See you.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me?
Sure, let's go.
Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
Ooh, so close to leveling up again, leveling up to level 9 on it. Wait, on the events one, when would I? Okay, level 35 is when I would hit the next one, and when I get to level 35, I'll have enough to do 2 more to do the 20 pulls left on the beginner. It's a shame I can't have Yinlin be for the beginner banner. Like, I think that's what they ought to do, is even though like have it to where like the beginner banner is whenever with all the current 5-star characters that are out, they have it to where you can choose them, choose to have one of them, and if you have one of them, that's who you get for that banner one time, for the beginner's banner. But sadly, I don't think they'll do it. They'll probably just keep it where like the beginning characters, when they first release the game out, they'll have it to where those characters are on the banner. It would be interesting if they did do it that way. Pretty flowers. Xian.
There is something I wish to do with you today.
And this is
a seed.
What seed?
This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago.
Did you plant all these flowers here?
From here, you can see all of Jinzhou City. I thought those who died for Jinzhou would want to see how it's thriving now. This flower, we named it the Immortia.
Immortia, that's a beautiful name.
Yes. The word represents both departure and return.
So the departed soldiers can one day return home?
Yes. I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, we need something like this to hold on to. Thank you, Rover, for finally bringing them peace. Now they no longer have to fight, and this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here.
Is Xianzhou safe now? Are you alright, Xian?
Thank you for your concern. Every Midnight Ranger is prepared to die on the battlefield any day. I know this all too well as their general in command. Helping the souls of our fallen ones return to their homeland. This is one of the few ways I can honor their sacrifices. Rover, I have one more request. If one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me?
I promise.
Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jian. Ah, what a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.
Okay, let's go meet Wen Shu again. Where is Wen Shu? Ah, they're over there.
Greetings, Rover. You see those fish? They look so happy in the safety of their pond. Happiness and safety often come at a cost, whether it be for fish or people. And if we don't feel the weight of that price, someone else is carrying it for us.
What happened to that temporary theme 10 years ago?
10 years. How time flies. I coordinated the Riverside Games that year, too. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The sunset was so beautiful. Like what we're seeing now. It was so tranquil. That team was thrown together last minute, and nobody thought they could win. They even stumbled during their first exchange. But then, the team surprised everyone with their final runner's expert Gulpuff handling and victorious finish. It was truly a race to remember.
They must have been overjoyed to win.
Yes. I still remember how excited those kids looked. Just like how you looked in this photo.
Is this a group photo of us? Look at the Puff is not happy at all, is angry.
We were worried we weren't going to get a photo of you all together. Luckily, the photographer managed to capture a shot of the whole team.
Thank you.
I should thank you for bringing that team together, Rover. I'm planning to talk to Jian about hosting the Riverside Games another time. If all goes well, please, join us.
All right, we completed Jian's story. Nice. Oh, is there another one? A unique item that unlocks Scale of the Past when equipped. We don't have any more companion quests to do, which is a shame. You would think they would have added Jinshi's companion quest since they released her banner when they added the new story. Okay, to complete this, I need to silver hair trainer. So in order to complete that event, I think we'll do silver hair trainer. I don't think I'll get two from here. Since we'll have plenty to get this in, we'll do a 10 pull on the beginner banner. Five star?
Release the wands, and the mind quiets. Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul.
Oh damn! We got her. We got her. Jiang Qin. We got her before we even finished the beginner's banner. Oh wait, that did complete the banner? I guess because I got her before. That must have been why. Because I got her before. And that's why it's now completed. Because it said I had 20 left on that, and I only did a 10 pull. Not gonna lie, the artwork they did for Jinshi is pretty good. Okay, none to do it to synchronize to this. Make it rank 2. Ah, so I have to fight the monkey. I'll definitely be working on learning her because she's the only 5-star I have that's... It says, after casting intro skill, Essence of Tao, Jianshin gains 100% extra chi for basic attacks for 10 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't have audio, so we'll skipping it. I just can't, and when it doesn't have audio on it, to be honest, when you have a game that has main story has audio, but when you have quests like this that do not have audio, it just makes me want to go through. Unless it was where a game that did not have any audio to begin with, I'd be reading everything. But when it's like this, it doesn't make me want to read it. It may skip it because they didn't add audio to the thing.
Don't blink! Zapstring, it's our curtain call. Such nerve. Good. There's no time to waste. Zapstring, the state. Obey me.
Oh, bring it on! You're coming in hot!
One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
Oof, that one hits hard.
It's morphin' time! Still fine and dandy. Time for some hot action!
that's not good.
Keep it together.
I've had enough. Get lost. Now you behave.
Be gone. Endure and defy.
One with the sounds.
Last chance.
You won't cast me down. Obey me. I can't.
Damn, this one's tough.
Your time is over. No mercy. Time to wrap it up.
And before we continue that, we need to go and heal because Rover got downed and she's got down as well. So we need to go to a tower real quick to heal. All right, everyone's healed. I do like how they have it when you run, it doesn't drain your stamina. I kind of wish Genshin had that as well. When you're running, like just general running, it doesn't drain stamina, but when you're like climbing and everything, it does.
Watch and learn.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we could do that. Now that is cool. We can actually have our echo out like that. Look at you, so magnificent. Gotta love dragons. Let's check. Do we have any
Time
cubes?
flies by. Anything can change. Yet, the Sonnet's caskets shall endure. Remember to stop and look around as you
Okay,
explore.
we only got 4, so
Maybe
we
there
need...
are ancient relics on those faraway mountains. Who knows?
Ah, so this is how we get some of the weight bands, I think. Wishes? I wish we'd known that earlier. Okay, you have 2 wishes left. Yeah, we still got 2 more. How exciting. I wish whoever was here to see this. I love how they have this effect. We can actually look at our echoes and actually get a good look at the models. I love that they have that feature. That is so cool.
Think you can catch up?
Okay, so this must be for us to train echoes, I guess. Insufficient waypoint. Can I get orders? Please give. Not.
No mercy. Don't blink! Obey me.
Oh, bring it on! Come and it's more appetite! Time for some hot action!
One settles. Shadow descends.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. Good. There's no disaster. The stage is yours.
Oh, bring it on! It's more appetite. No biggie.
Challenge successful. Nice. I guess that's where we go to unlock a training for Echoes.
It's morphin' time!
Oh man, ain't that the durations to go for very long. Okay, number 3.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Okay, all the way over there to that one. So I'll just fast travel over here.
No mercy.
Yeah! Sucks to be you. Watch and learn!
Tear them to pieces. Crush them! Zapstring, it's our curtain call. I'll pay it back tenfold. I'll pay it back tenfold. Watch and learn.
Okay. Tune the echoes in the echoes interface. Okay, so I need to go, I guess, upgrade an echo. Okay. Okay.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Well, we don't need to right now, but... Oh, I had to... something in here. Okay, time to take out some more Tacet Discords.
No. Time to wrap it up.
Oh, bring it on! Yeah! No biggie.
Crush them! Watch and learn.
It's interesting how they did this one enemy with the flute.
Zapstring. It's our curtain call.
Nowhere to hide.
Back in town. We'll just gently float down. Is that the end of it? Did we complete the silver hair trainer? Yeah, we did. Looks like it. All right, we completed Echo Hunters. Nice. I think this should be a good place for us to end for the night. We've been going for almost 4 hours, and I would go my usual 5 hours, but I am starting to get tired, and plus it's been hot as hell all day today, and I do not like the heat because it saps a lot of my energy. It's finally starting to cool off now, but I'm still feeling it from all the heat. Because today has been a scorcher. Not gonna lie, today has been a scorcher. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this on over to chat. We're gonna let somebody for us to raid, and do stick around because you will be getting extra channel points from the raid. Just quick. Wanted. Okay. While I look somebody for us to raid, let me give you guys your raid messages. This one's for subs. This one is for non-subs. Give you guys a chance to copy those. And if anybody would like to join the Discord, here is the link to the Discord. I do post when I go live any changes in my schedule. So I'd like to join the Discord. There is a link to the workshop. Now let me see, who do we got on tonight that we can raid? Do we have anybody playing Wuthering Waves, or do we have someone playing a fantasy game similar to Wuthering Waves? Dude, I see a lot of people playing Final Fantasy, Elden Ring. Here's what I see a lot of people playing. They're playing Elden Ring and Dark and Darker.
You done staring?
That's what I'm seeing a lot of people doing. Look if I see it. We have anybody playing Wuthering Waves. Well, it makes sense. Not a lot of people will be playing Wuthering Waves because they only add like a new piece of a story to the game, but it doesn't take that long to finish. Ooh, Nikki is on. Let me see what Nikki's up to. See what he is up to. Ah, Nikki's playing Monster Hunter. Is playing Monster Hunter World. Nice. I think I'll send you guys on over to Nikki today. He is a fox that loves rocks, so I think you guys will enjoy Nikki's streams. So I'm gonna send you guys on over to Nikki. And Nikki's raid setting does not allow me to raid at the time. Damn it! I hate it. I hate that setting so much. I don't get what it is with that set and why it won't let me do a raid. Since I can't send you guys on over to Nikki, let me see who else I can find to send you guys on over to. Since Nikki's settings will not let me raid. Ah, Technomancer is on, and he is playing Zenless Zone Zero. That's a new game MiHoYo came out with. Since I can't send you guys on over to Nikki today, I'll send you guys on over to Technomancer. Let me get it set up for send you guys on over to Technomancer since I can't send you over to Nikki. There we go. Looks like the raid's gonna go through this time.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Okay, let me see. Okay, raid has been started. I want to thank everybody who came to stream today. I hope you enjoyed. Watch me finish the main story stuff they have for Weathering Waves and doing the companion quest for General Jian. I certainly had a lot of fun doing that. That was doing, especially the part where we were with Jue. That was, I have to say, that was done very well. I definitely love that they did Jue's model for the game. Definitely nice, and not to mention, we also got Jue as an Echo.
You done staring?
Just have to work on getting the purple one, the purple grade. We'll have to work on that, and because she's my only Echo 1 5-star, so we'll have to work on that. But this is the last stream for the week. I will be back on Monday with Fallout 4. We're gonna continue our last on the Nuka World DLC, and we'll see how far I get from there. Raid's about to see you guys on over to Technomancer. With that, I'm gonna say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever's your time zone. Everybody for coming to stream today, and I'll see everybody later.